is CGTN, China Global Television Network.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
The Africans are natural footballers. It's like they were born with a gift for controlling the ball. It has now been a full month, and it is time for the final tests, which will decide if Isaac can officially become an excavator operator at the Sino-Uganda Mabali Industrial Park. The north shore of the Gulf of Guinea is a major spawning ground. Out of the 7 types of sea turtles, 5 are born here. October to April is the nesting period of sea turtles, and the mother sea turtles swim back to the Ghanaian coastline to lay their eggs during the night. Located in East Africa along the equator, Uganda, also known as the Pearl of Africa, is a landlocked but well-watered country and is where the longest river in Africa, the Nile, originates. Its balmy climate and inexhaustible water resources have made Uganda a haven for wildlife, including the less than 800 remaining mountain gorillas. Today, a 10-hour drive will take us from Kampala, the capital city, to Kapchorwa, a town in East Uganda. Staff from the China Construction 5th Engineering Division and local villagers are ready for a heated football match. Going another 80 kilometres to the east, we reach the largest city in East Uganda, Mabali. Isaac and another 5 candidates are taking an excavator operating test. Our last stop will be the Gulf of Guinea in West Africa, where we'll watch how Manasseh, an expert in sea turtle conservation, manages to hatch sea turtle eggs.
I'm Jiang Bo from the China Construction 5th Engineering Division, and I'm in charge of the on-site management of the project, which involves the upgrading of the 73-kilometer Kapchorwa Road in Uganda. Hello, Sam. Good morning. Yeah.
The 31-year-old Jiang Bo was sent to Africa 6 years ago and has supervised road construction projects in Gabon and other countries. Now he's stationed in Mabali, a city in East Uganda. Every day at 8 a.m, Jiang Bo will start patrolling the 73-kilometer road, which is being upgraded. The Kapchorwa-Suam Road links Kapchorwa in the eastern region of Uganda to Suam at the Kenyan border and serves as an important trade route that connects Uganda with the outside world. A few years ago, this was still a rural area where more than 100 villages were located. On August 31st, 2018, the upgrading of the 73-kilometre-long road officially began. In most cases, building roads in mountainous regions requires drilling and blasting, and many local villagers are not that happy with the noise and other issues that have arisen around the road construction.
About 2 months ago, one of our surveyors had gone out. He went out to take some measurements for us. While he was out in the field, he was driven away by the head of a local family. This affected our work to some degree.
Football is the most popular sport in Uganda. Once they start playing, they forget about all the unpleasant things in life. Jiang Bo decided to organise a football match to ease their relationship with the local villagers. Now the word has gotten out. The selection has begun in the nearby villages.
I'm going to call basic dribblers to come and dribble from here, the ball. So, Mark, can you come? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
The Africans are natural footballers. It's like they were born with a gift for controlling the ball.
Fast.
Simply shooting the ball is not a challenge for them. The village head wants to test their senses of balance, which they are still lacking in. After an entire afternoon, the village head settles on 15 players.
Number 1. Number 2, Kubai Alex. Number 3, Cherub Victor. Number 5, number 8, number 10, reservers. Moyaga Genga Oye! Oye! Moyaga Genga Oye! Oye!
With the villagers having selected their players, Jiangbo is getting a bit anxious. The 25-year-old Hu Yang is the top player on Jiangbo's team, one that he has been looking for.
回来我们马上踢足球赛了，有没有什么人员介绍的？
我们每天晚上都在跟他们一起踢球，包括我们的属地员工，还有接连。我知道有几个踢得不错的。
好。Good morning, Mr. Bernard.
Bernard, whom Hu Yang recommends, is a 29-year-old lab engineer. He's in charge of quality inspection of concrete and steel bars. He's the centre forward of the team.
Jeffrey.
Hello.
Hello.
Jeffrey is 39 and he's a mechanic at the site. He examines and repairs more than 50 transport vehicles. What he lacks in raw strength, he makes up for in experience. Jamil, 30 years old, is the equipment operator at the concrete station and the midfielder on the field.
Hello, morning.
Brian, a 25-year-old earthwork foreman who digs about 5,000 cubic metres of earth daily, is nicknamed the Little Cheater on the football field. With both Chinese and Uganda players on the team, Jiangbo hopes to find a core player to connect the two nationalities. Zhao Fei, who speaks Chinese, is the best option.
I'm Philip. My Chinese name is Zhao Fei. I work for China Construction's Ugandan KS-73 project.
Growing up, Zhao Fei was intrigued by Chinese culture. After he graduated from college in 2011, he went to study in Tianjin for 5 years. A year ago, he joined this project as a recruiter and communicator with the local government and villagers.
Hey, Chairman.
Yes.
How we can contact people about the quarry. So how many people are in this area?
The China Construction 5th Engineering Division KS-73 project is one of the many Sino-African roads of friendship. In recent years, the 5th Division has carried out 12 infrastructure projects in countries, including Gabon, Ivory Coast and Uganda, and created about 30,000 local jobs. As soon as the work is over, the players hit the field for some training. They hope they can build an energetic and unified team as soon as possible. This time, the China construction team will be playing against 3 teams from the Moyok, Queen District and Kubaran village. During the first round, their steady performance gives the China construction team a 1-0 lead over their opponents. During the final round, the China construction team will be playing against Team Queen, the Little Buck, a strong opponent. Unfortunately, luck is not on their side at this time, and they have not been able to make a winning strike. After an hour and a half, the two teams are at a draw, leading to a very intense penalty shootout. After the fourth round of penalty shots, the China construction team stands firm and is awarded victory.
Today we are the champions, and playing two games is not so easy, but we managed to make it.
The game was wonderful. My teammates asked us, we finished praying. I wish them to keep training so that we can keep fit for another next matches. Now we are waiting to sort out our ball.
A bull is one of the most honourable prizes one can receive here.
We are receiving this gift on behalf of the China state. Thank you very much.
Are helping China state to reach the community and the lowest person in the community. And I want to appeal to China state to continue with more activities that involve the public and the people of Uganda district.
Football has become a connection between the 5th Division and the local villagers. At this moment, winning or losing doesn't even matter. This game and this road are demonstrations of the Sino-African friendship. Jiangbo, Huyang and their African teammates will continue to strive and thrive in this beautiful and majestic land.
My name is Isaac. I was a farmer.
Isaac has just turned 28 this year. He lives in a village not far from Mbali, and he supports his family by growing corn. During the past few years, the harvests haven't been satisfying, and Isaac believes he needs to find a new job. Not long ago, Isaac learned that the Mbali Industrial Park nearby is recruiting excavator operators. Although Isaac has never touched an excavator before, he decides to try for his family. Liang Zigang, the engineer at the park, can sense Isaac's eagerness to get the job. His body strength and sense of responsibility help him pass the first round of the interviews without any struggle.
I mean, the master was fit. But the bear, master.
Besides Isaac, 5 others have also passed the interview. They will be tested again in a month, both in the field and on the knowledge of theories. Only the top 3 will end up passing.
I want to be an engineer so that tomorrow I can develop my country, Uganda.
Proposed by Yoweri Museveni, President of Uganda, the Sino-Uganda Mbali Industrial Park is a 620-acre national-level industrial area invested in by the Tiantang Group. There will be approximately 30 enterprises, offering 12,000 positions to the local population. The tests are right around the corner, and Isaac is feeling a bit anxious. He's not highly educated and has a hard time understanding many of the technical terms and the theoretical knowledge. The only thing he can do is make the most of the time that he has. The industrial park has assigned an instructor to each one of the new trainees. Isaac is more dedicated than any of the others. If I work here, I'll get paid 3 times what I now make growing corn. I can't give up, Isaac is thinking to himself.
put it there.
During the training, moving up and down on the excavator has caused Liang Zigang's knee ailment to relapse. Isaac is able to use a local remedy to reduce his pain. During the training, Isaac usually spends the whole day in the excavator all by himself, rain or shine.
Isaac is a very hardworking man. I've been training him, and he's been learning faster and faster.
This weekend, the pair is at the market. To thank his teacher, Isaac invites young Zigang to his place and offers to cook some local dishes for him.
Okay. Don't have big. Okay. Okay. Put that in. Okay? Yeah. Is this no oil? No oil. Yeah. Going to put this one. The onion and the salt. It's okay. Is it okay? Yeah. No, kita guli. Good.
Liang Zigang's visit has been a delightful one for Isaac's whole family. Lunch includes Isaac's stewed chicken with tomatoes and Liang's spicy beef stew, a typical Sichuanese dish. They all sit around in a circle, enjoying dishes from unfamiliar cultures together. It has now been a full month, and it is time for the final tests, which will decide if Isaac can officially become an excavator operator at the Sino-Uganda Mabali Industrial Park. Two excavator operators start at the same time, and they will both need to dig a 3x3 by 1.5 meter hole in the ground. Whoever finishes with the smaller margin of error will win.
这边这个还可以，这边挺齐，那边挺齐，都挺好，深度基本也够了。
The two excavator operators begin at the same time. They must retrieve the jugs of water at the other end in one go. The tests are over. Combining field tests with the theory tests, Isaac comes in at second place overall and will be officially hired as an excavator operator.
Isaac.
Congratulations.
Come on. Not joke.
He gave me a chance. I'm very happy to work with my Chinese coach.
When I first got here, I couldn't speak any English. I need to thank Isaac for teaching me.
Travelling along the equator, we eventually reach the biggest gulf in Africa, the Gulf of Guinea. Ghana sits on the northern shore of the Gulf, with 562 kilometres of coastline and rich natural resources. The National Theatre of Ghana, constructed by China, is a landmark of the nation. In its capital, Accra, Made in China is a popular theme. Locals are more than happy to say ni hao to Chinese visitors. Over the years, a close economic and cultural connection between China and Ghana has already been established. In July 2016, a construction team arrived in Ghana to help expand the Tema port, which will be a major transport hub in West Africa. In this construction team, consisting of 1,180 members, there is also a special type of work.
Wachao, Malaysia, Sea Turtle Technician for China Harbour from November 2017 till now.
Known as the local sea turtle doctor, Manasseh has been protecting the sea turtles for 6 years. He has been invited as a professional to help protect the species.
My main work is to come out on the beach at 6 o'clock p.m. and monitor the construction area along the beach. So all I do is to collect the eggs by the right standard, the right way, how it has to be done.
The north shore of the Gulf of Guinea is a major spawning ground. Out of the 7 types of sea turtles, 5 are born here. October to April is the nesting period of sea turtles, and the mother sea turtles swim back to the Ghanaian coastline to lay their eggs during the night. However, the baby sea turtles face many threats. The eggs might be stolen by local poachers, eaten by wild dogs and birds, or even stepped on by people passing by. Only 1/3 of the baby sea turtles can survive under these difficult circumstances.
Help me, Master, help me.
Yenfa is the head of the Environmental Protection Department. Initially, he and Manasseh would patrol along the coastline of the construction site. They would put fences around any areas the eggs were discovered.
Back then, there were a lot of eggs along the beach. Sometimes, after dinner, people would take walks along the beach. If they saw eggs, they'd say, "Hey," and they would call us, and we would find the locations of the eggs and put fences around them.
As the construction site expanded, the fences became greater and greater obstacles to the vehicles and heavy machinery. To protect the sea turtle eggs that were scattered about the beach, Yenfa came up with a proposal to build a sea turtle nursery on the beach to ensure that these animals would be protected. As of now, a 3,558-metre-long breakwater has been constructed.
I'm Zhou Gai, Regional Deputy Project Manager of China Harbour. I'm in charge of the on-site construction of the Tema container port.
May comes during the rainy season in Ghana, and the expansion of the Tema port is entering the second phase of construction. Zhou Gai, however, is still under pressure because there's something else that needs fixing, which he must attend to.
我们这个海龟孵化池现在在这一块嘛，可能现在已经在施工区域里面了，所以说这个基地可能要搬个家才行。
你是这里要施工？
对，这里要施工。
Moving the sea turtle nursery is not going to be that easy.
重新搭这个东西啊。
There are 2 nests that haven't even hatched as of right now, and moving them may affect their development. The site needs to be quiet and dark during the night. It needs to be kept dry and elevated slightly higher than the surrounding areas.
所以像这一片这个都已经在施工区域范围外了。
我看这一块的话比较合适，
恢复它的这个原生态的孵化那个环境的话，比较适合，比较接近。
The new nursery is constructed with frames that are 14 metres long and 4 metres wide. The sea turtles are born with a biological navigation capability which allows them to easily find their way to the water. The newborn sea turtles are weak and the metals might affect their navigation. Therefore, the construction team avoids using metal pieces when building the nursery. This carefully built nursery can accommodate more than 10,000 eggs at one time.
Go to that side. Be careful.
After the nursery is finished, the eggs are ready to be moved in. At night, Yenfa and Manasseh begin their usual patrol.
Oh, I saw it. Yeah. Okay. I prepare the sand. I need a sun dry. Okay, okay. I think that's all. So you have a record? Joseph?
Yes, I have a record. How many in total?
In the morning, Yenfa and Manasseh record all the eggs collected during the night. According to the habits of sea turtles, the width and depth of the holes are different, and they do their best to ensure that the nest will be comfortable and accommodating as possible.
44 in here. Okay, I think it's okay. Later we will cover something. Okay, take the eggs. 4.
In 45 to 60 days, the eggs will begin to hatch. The rainy season isn't over yet. The 57 sea turtles that have already hatched have climbed out of the sand. Under the protection of the construction team, the nursery can ensure an almost 100% hatching rate. In recent years, more than 10,000 sea turtles have been hatched. It's a fresh, cool morning. Yenfa and Manasseh are preparing to bring the turtles back to the sea.
You need to let them go back to the sea. Find their
natural home.
Yes. You let them go to find their mother and father.
The baby sea turtles are gradually disappearing into the Atlantic Ocean. In 50 years, they will return to this very coast and lay eggs of their own. These Chinese construction workers understand the importance of sustainable development and environmental protection. The road ahead is long, the ocean is vast. In Kapchorwa, the semi-annual football games between the 5th Engineering Division and the local villages have helped the project to proceed at a speed of more than 80 metres daily. Under the instruction of Liang Zhegang, Isaac is now an excellent excavator operator. His whole family has moved into a new house. The Sino-Ugandan Mbali Industrial Park is seeing new buildings rise every day. On the Ghanaian beach in West Africa, Manasseh and Yenfa have just brought more than 100 sea turtles back to the sea. These tiny creatures are setting out on their new lifelong adventures of exploration.